come now to the awarding of an honorary degree. Manor College is pleased to take this occasion each year to award an honorary degree to an individual in recognition of outstanding achievement. Trustees have delegated to me to confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereunto.
It reminded my own commencement. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Thank you, President Honorary, Serena Green, Chair of Board of Trustees, the Board of Trustees and Manor College for this prestigious recognition. I am deeply honored, humble, and trust. I am accepting this recognition on behalf of my family, people who supported me, and entire Nepali community. I am very delighted to be here at this beautiful campus college. I am not had a paper due. Before I begin, I want to recognize the graduates and their loved ones. You should be duly proud of these achievements. Surely today represents seminal moment in your life, a moment you could not have achieved without you, your setting goals and your supporters. Yes, I have goals in my life, as you all have. I have always wanted to fight for social justice, especially for disadvantaged women and children in Nepal. I want to encourage you to keep setting goals and stick with your goal and don't give up. Let me start with my journey from my little tiny village, Taklung, to Manor College. Nepal is a very small country. It is the country of Mount Everest, the tallest mountain in the world, and the birthplace of Lord Gautam Buddha, the symbol of peace and non-violence. I am very proud to be a Nepali, but people don't know that Nepal has a terrible caste system. It is an ancient Hindu system that tied to the Hindu religion. It manifests itself as a plain racial discrimination, very similar to apartheid in South Africa. It affects 4 million people who are humiliated every day. Almost all low-caste people, whom we call D.Litt, means untouchable, live below the poverty line. The human rights of D.Litt people are violated every single day. I was born into the D.Litt family, the fifth child in a family of 13. My parents are very lovely, caring and supportive, and it was through them that I learned to dream big. D.Litt were son from society. As D.Litt, we could not enter the homes of upper caste. We could not even go to the temple, even though it's Hindu. We are forced to eat separately and are not allowed to drink water from the same tap. I have seen and experienced myself. I decided very early in my life that I wanted to fight against social injustice like this, and especially to low-caste women who are suffering from both gender and caste. When I was growing up, girls especially like me were not sent to school. It was a struggle for me because I was teased and humiliated by others. It hurt me a lot, but I was always strong inside. I turned that suffering and anger into the love. I just studied hard and become the first girl to graduate from high school. That is the great thing about goals. When you have them, the path sometimes reveals itself. It was an important step, and I kept working towards my goal. to help others. Others helped me. When I was just 20 years old, I got $150 donation from the people who loved me. I started the program with that money, and I started the organization in Kathmandu. I saw the need, and I realized that an education in the US would enable me to have greater impact in my home country. I met Eva Castle, who brought me to this country. She has been a second mother to me. When I first came to Boston, I looked for an educational program to help me further refine my skills, and that was supportive for women, women's rights, and women's issues, and women's leadership. I found Pine Manor's homepage on the web. I like the description of the college mission about inclusive leadership and social responsibility. I thought this is where I want to go to school. I visited the campus. It was so beautiful. I met wonderful staff and faculty, and I fell in love with this. And Pine Manor is so close to my heart. The beginning of my first year at Pine Manor, my professor, who is like my second father, was very tough for me because of the language barrier. I did not know what was going on. Educational system in Nepal is totally different than here. I never had to write the paper. And only we had to memorize and give the answer of the question. So I still remember the time when Professor Vogel assigned a paper to the class. It was for the political class. It was supposed to be four pages. I misunderstood. The assignment submitted a hard-written one-line response. I did not know that because I thought I had to just answer the question. He recognized that I was new, and it took me under his wing. He called me in his office, come to my office. And he was not mad at all. And he told me, okay, this is not the paper, you need to do more. So he taught me. So he's so special in my life. Recipient Gloria. President Gloria, my advisor Babse, who is not here anymore. Whitney Relatic, I think she is still working. Diana Justin, oh my God, who helped me every day with my paper. I would write anything and go to her and she would tell me, Bishnu, you have to do this way. Thank you, Diana. And Sue Morin were also instrumental in my life. Eva Mua and I started A1. A1 stands for Empower D.Litt Women of Nepal, and it is a Cambridge-based non-profit organization. Over the last 10 years, A1 has empowered women. They are the agent of social change, and they are fighting for their human rights. Most importantly, they are living in dignity. And we are helping, till now, we are helping more than 13,000 children. They are able to go to school because of our help. Yeah. There is great happiness serving others. I am sure you will all do it. The goal of my life is to become a strong advocate for women and children in Nepal and around the world. Pine Manor Clark University, from where I completed my master's degree, and others have empowered me to achieve that goals. No matter what, say yes to challenges, and the path it will show itself to you. I always believe and say that change is possible. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2013.
Serena Green, Chairman of the Board of Trustees of Pine Manor College, alum in the class of 1959. Bishnu Maya Pariyar. On behalf of the President and trustees, it is my pleasure to welcome you back to Pine Manor College. We are proud to acknowledge you as a Pine Manor College graduate, class of 2004. And today we are pleased and proud to present you with an honorary degree in recognition of your extraordinary accomplishments on behalf of the women and children of Nepal and for human rights in general. As a girl born to a low-caste family in a rural village of Nepal, you personally experienced the injustice that comes from gender discrimination, as well as the caste system. Your personal ambition for education and justice was not diminished, however. As a teenager, you walked 4 hours each day to attend school, and ultimately became the first girl from your community to graduate and obtain the National School Learning Certificate. While studying social work in Kathmandu, you volunteered with the self-help program for poor women. Here you saw again the power of caste, even within a social justice program. D.Litt, women could not get funds and were rejected by women of higher castes. Your response was to create your own organization based on grassroots action and commitment to empowerment and fundamental rights. You began to organize women's groups that deliberately included women from different castes and actively encouraged them to cooperate. In 1996, you started 5 women's groups in your own village with just $150 from a group of American expatriates. Your strategy creates social transformation by empowering women. They are taught to read and to count. They are helped to create self-sustaining microfinance groups that benefit their entire community, and they gain self-respect and power. Today, your organization in Nepal, the Association of D.Litt Women's Advancement of Nepal, supports 60 active groups of 1,400 women. Since 1998, 2,500 D.Litt women in 73 groups have become agents of change. 95% of all the women's groups started are still active. Almost 2,000 children have received educational support in countless villages. The women empowered by your work have broken ancient social patterns of violence against women and against the members of Nepal's lowest caste. In villages with active groups, upper and lower caste people can worship together, share money and food, improve their health, and send their children to school. After graduating from Pine Manor in 2004, you entered Clark University and completed a master's degree in international development. In June 2010, you were honored by the Sagarmuth Foundation in Nepal. As the only woman among 18 recipients, you received the prestigious Jewel of the Nation Award for your contributions to Nepal's education, social, and cultural development. For all you have done and all you continue to do to promote social justice and human rights in Nepal and the United States, we are proud to honor you today.